Hello everyone, I'm Anime Night Night today too, and welcome to Figure Showcase Fridays episode 18. I am terribly sorry this is so late. I had an off day today. I wasn't feeling up for anything. I don't know why. But today's figures are from the Death Note series. Ryuk and Misa Amane. This is what he looks like. Ryuk is the first Shiigami we see in the anime and the manga series. He makes an appearance in he makes the first appearance into the human world when he drops the Death Note, a notebook where you write a person's name and wait 45 seconds. They die within 45 seconds. If the cause is not specified, if the cause isn't specified, then that person dies of a heart attack. So you can be creative, as we see later on in the anime. And Ryuk is actually pretty funny. He is one of my favorite Shiigamis because he just has that no-nonsense, sarcastic humor to him, and he loves apples. And he also goes crazy when he doesn't get one. So that he is one of the most interesting Shiigamis I ever seen, and he's calculated. He is I think he's manipulative too, and he is on neither side. He's not on Kira's side or Light's side of that matter. He is his own self, and he did state he will kill Light when the time if he fails. If Light fails to conquer the world and everything through Kira, Ryuk will write his name in the notebook alone. As for Misa Amane, she is an interesting character. She may come off as a bimbo blonde, but in reality, she's actually pretty smart. And she's actually calculative and more or less can pull off any facade. She can act innocent, but at the same time, she can be cruel and manipulative too. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, why do you defend her or anything? She's a worthless character. She's not. In all honesty, she may come across as annoying at times, but if you really pay attention, she's actually very interesting. Her Shiigami is Rem, who it's so interesting with like the backstories of each Shiigami between Ryuk and Rem. I wish we could see more Death Note users in both the anime and the manga, but I'm quite happy with like two notebook users, and that in her hand is the Death Note. Unfortunately, if this wasn't a window box, I'd happily show the notebook in its entirety. But unfortunately, since it's a window box, that's next level impossible. And where I got this from, I got these for Christmas actually. This was given to me as a birthday gift actually from my roommate. She got it for me for Christmas. I think it was either Christmas of 2015 or 16, or my birthday, one of the two holidays. But this was really, really cool, and I hope to get all of them, because I still want to get L, I still want to get Light and Rem, and I have Misa already, and I have Ryuk already, but I would like to get him in this form too. Just have two different variations, because personally, I like this one, but also I like the one I have currently as well. So it's nice. So yeah, and she also made the Shiigami the Ideal. It's where you cut half your lifespan and you get the eyes. A very, very dangerous trade, if you ask me. Cut half your lifespan. Because Ryuk puts it up simply. If you live to be like, say your lifespan, you live to be 60, 70 years old. Or 80, if you're lucky. That gets cut in half, so you could probably die at 40. Or between 30 and 40. That's not good. Because then as Ryuk stated, he or she who uses the notebook can neither go to heaven or hell, so you're stuck in purgatory forever if you choose to use the notebook. However, there's ways to get rid of it or just relinquish ownership. I am not sure though. I don't know if it's been proven yet. I've seen both the manga. I've read both the manga and the anime, but it's still unclear whether or not if you lose all your memories of the notebook. I sometimes wonder if you can still go to heaven or hell, even though you'll have the notebook. I don't know about that, honestly, as my knowledge of this anime is really good. Unfortunately, that's one part I'm stumped on, so if anybody in the comments can specify that, I would greatly appreciate that. Answer that. That's my question to you guys for today. Overall, though, I love how the figures look, I love the detail, and I love the stand. It's too bad I cannot display her, because she is practically a hard figure to find, especially from season 1. I mean, this is like, it's like series, it's like, I can't describe it. Ryuk, however, he's much more, and I'll grab him again, and hopefully can bounce this carefully. His wings are a little sensitive. That's the downside to this character, to this figure, but that's okay. They're easy to put back on, and they don't need to be super glued, so don't get carried away if you get this figure. But overall, though, I love the detail of him. He looks so in the zone, like he's wondering what's gonna happen next. And honestly, the wings give him like a bigger menacing like a menacing presence. And I kind of wish he. Oh, there's the note. There's the death note. That's what he's carrying. There's his death note right there on his pocket, on his thigh, which is a really nice detail, and it's pretty amazing the attention to detail and everything. Overall, this series is one of my favorites. It's a good psychological, and it actually is. It gets more interesting later on, and then it shows how one can have so much power in the world, and yet that power overtakes them, and it becomes their downfall in the end. So it's a double-edged sword, basically. Anyway, guys, that's I do recommend it, though. If you're, it's 2019. I'm pretty sure half the population has seen Death Note, and if you haven't, I highly suggest you watch it. It may get confusing at first and a little bit, and there's like some filler here and there, but it actually gets more interesting later on, like as it ties in. Like say like an insignificant part, say like somebody gets killed, like of like an FBI agent or somebody in the investigation department. That ties in later on, and it's so mind-blowingly implemented in a way you can't describe it. So, with that being said, it's interesting, and one I personally like. Anyway, guys, this is Anime Night 1992. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and oh, I also forgot to mention, there are two endings. Here's before anybody gets confused, there are two endings to this series. There's the manga version, and then there's the anime version. Both versions I like, because at least we show what happens later on. However, that changes though, and it's like, okay, what happens here? Where does everybody go from here? I kind of wish there was a spin-off to, like, the world after the events of the original Death Note. Like, if we could meet somebody new, or how Kira's vision, like how people are still affected by Kira. I would love to see that at some point. I know there's live actions, like the Japanese live actions and everything, but I personally want to see like a standalone spin-off of it. Just like a nice detailed, like what happened after this event and everything, who takes the new notebooks, who becomes the possessors and everything. But I digress. I'm very happy with both endings, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But anyway, guys, leave in the comments what your favorite episode is, who's your favorite character, and why. And I will see you all for episode 19 next week. Oh, also an update. It might be a little bit longer before I can get my PS4 back up, but I'm gonna try and move heaven and earth to get it back up and everything, so I can play Crash Team Racing with you guys. Because the Grand Prix is coming July 3rd, and we're getting a huge update, so hopefully I can get all this fixed and start gameplay and all that. I've been holding it off ever since then. But I'm very excited. Anyway, guys, this is Sammy92. I will see you all later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below. And also share this video. Share it to your friends. Share it to anybody. I will see you all later then for episode 19. And hope for the best. Bye, guys. Oh, and hard to believe we're gonna be at 19 episodes. We're 2 away from the 20th episode. It's scary, isn't it? But I love this. I love doing this series, though. I do, honestly, and I love the engagement you guys leave. And like, comment below. Also, comment below what your favorite episode is, or message me of what your favorite episode is of Figure Showcase between episodes 1 up until now, and let me know which is your favorite. Bye, guys.